Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You know what we do here, we get it in, we tells the truth, and we give information. We just over here trying to be our best selves. That's what we do on this channel, okay? We don't do gossip and slander and all that. We don't care. You know what I mean? We care about ourselves. We're number one in our lives. Hello? Okay, so today, you guys, I want to talk about, of course, we talk about narcissists because that is what I am well versed in. It's so unfortunate, but not really, because I know that is my purpose, to educate y'all on protecting yourselves and being aware. And please spread this information, because each one teach one. I will say that every video because it's true. It's no way these people, I mean, they're multiplying at a rapid rate, for real. Because I guess it's easier to be a narcissist. They live, majority of them live like a really good, comfortable life because they're just pure evil. They're evil people, just wicked, seriously. And so if you are an innocent soul, I know a lot of people like to put labels on stuff. I do not do labels. I hate the chosen empath. Now, I hate that, y'all. You're just you. You know what I mean? And you're righteous. Let's go with that. You know, or you actually have a conscience. How about that? You know what I mean? Like, all these labels and stuff and try to be categorized is too much. It's too much. Let's just go with the information and facts. All this spiritualists and, you don't know what spirits them people talking to. So please, y'all, be careful. Do not put your eyes and ears on everything. It's really not for you. I suggest you really, everything you listen to, you take back and just be like, is this for me? Or you just gonna know anyway, though. You're gonna know. So just please be careful. It's too much going on out here right now. I'm just so disappointed in the lack of of honesty. You know what I mean? These people just want y'all money. They do not care about y'all, man. And it makes me sick to my stomach because with my gifts, I really can see through the BS. I can see when somebody's not authentic, and I really want to put people out and expose them, but that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm here to teach y'all the information so y'all can get away from these narcissistic, evil ass people. So, let's start. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about me so y'all can have context of the information I'm giving y'all, okay? So I grew up in a 2-family home, and on the outside, mind you, my family are gorgeous people, okay? I'm gonna try not to get emotional. I don't know why. My people are very gorgeous, right? Good looking set of good people, right? And when I grew up, I always was like, I am different than all these people. I used to tell my friend, I mean little, I just knew, like, wow, I'm really different. And I questioned everything. They was tired of me, like, girl, go sit down somewhere. Stop asking us questions. Hush your mouth. And I'm like, but why? I wanted answers because I saw people doing one thing, saying the other thing, and it never added up. It was just, I knew things were very toxic, dysfunctional, unhealthy at a very young age. It was crazy. So people grew a dislike towards me very young. I remember saying, like, certain family members didn't like me. They was like, you can't say that, you just a child. But I'm like, but they don't like me. I knew. You know what I mean? Like, gifted, very young. That's why I tell people, y'all better listen to them kids. These kids know what they're talking about. They're the closest to God. They're the closest. Baby, if you want to listen to anybody, you better listen to a child. I'm telling you, they know. But, yeah, so I have siblings. I am the middle child, and I was known for the middle child. Every time I do something, it's because she's the middle child. She's overlooked, or she's sensitive. You're too sensitive because you're the middle child. It was just always, I was bullied a lot coming from my family first. I was bullied in school because I was ugly. I was an ugly duck. Like, I was. I had these thick glasses, y'all couldn't see. They would break. And I used to have to put tape on my glasses, begging my mom, somebody please take me get some new glasses. This is embarrassing. And I didn't want to go to school. My shoes was raggedy a lot of the times. I just felt like I was overlooked. I would just try to clean my shoes like with a toothbrush or something. I worked really hard, y'all, to try to cover up because I couldn't understand, like, why can I not get no new pair of shoes? Like, we're not poor. You know what I mean? Like, why do I look like this? My hair, y'all see, I have very thick hair. Nobody wanted to do my hair. My sisters already had their hair done, and my oldest, she used to get her hair braided and permed and French rolls and like go to the shop. And I'm like, I'm over here sitting with this big puffy poof ball because I'm doing my hair myself because nobody want to do it because it's so coarse. Her hair is so thick. No, you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. Then my sister after me, she had a better grade of hair. It was very manageable, so people loved doing her hair. And then my brother, unfortunately, he kind of was forgotten about. It really sucks because he was the only boy, so he was trying to find his way. But me and him actually, like, meshed very well together. We really did. But yeah, so I hated going to school. I was just bullied all the time. I cried a lot because nobody was listening to me. I was telling on people, I'm like, they're not listening. Like, y'all been going through it since yay high. I've had near-death experiences, I think probably 5 by now. The first one when I was very young. I can't remember my age. It was definitely before 7. I cracked my head and I have like a Harry Potter scar. That's what I call it right there. Harry Potter scar. I almost died. Because I ran into the corner of the wall. My sister ran me into the wall we were playing. And yeah, I had a head concussion, blood everywhere. Anyway, but I'm here. Like, I'm just here. And it's just crazy when I talk about it. It's just like, wow, it's so real. You can't make this up. The stuff I've been through, you can't make it up. And I've told myself over and over and over, y'all, like, I'm not special. It's nothing, but I am. I don't know what I'm supposed to, I know I'm supposed to teach people, but before this moment in my life, maybe the past year, I was just like, I had completely given up. I was just like, it's no way I'm supposed to be here. Like, I was just done fighting. I was so done with the warfare. I was so done with the lessons. I was done. Because y'all don't understand how many times I've done podcasts trying to tell my story like this. I've done it so many times. And I don't know why I'm doing it again, but I'm here. I guess what is your purpose? It's just gonna pull you. It's a fire inside of you that just lit and it cannot be blown out. Flat out. That's the only thing I got. I wish I had some discerning wisdom or something. I don't. I really been through it, and I want to say, like, I'm so happy to be here. How people be, but sometimes I'm not, y'all. I'm just like, it's been a lot. This journey have really kicked my ass, okay? And, y'all, I'm just trying. I still be going through stuff. I still be sad or just like, dang, what in the hell is going on here? When? But I don't know if it's ever going to be a win. So I'm just here to be honest with y'all. These people be on here lying to y'all. That's why y'all always like on a roller coaster up and down, because you're waiting for something. You're waiting for the shoe to drop. You're waiting for like this aha moment, and it might not never happen. I just think if you just work in your purpose, and that should feed your spirit and bring you some kind of fulfillment. You see what I'm saying? I think that's just it. Please don't be wishing, hoping, and praying on like this huge thing, because that will spiral you back into that pit that you desperately keep climbing out of. Do you understand? So, middle school, horrible. I was not smart in school, so I got bullied on how I looked, on top of I just wasn't smart. And I believe it's because I didn't have any support at home. I would just go home. My teacher, I remember one teacher, he was so concerned about me. He was just like, what are you doing when you get home? Like, he knew I was quiet. I was very shy. I stayed to myself. He just always looked after me. It was crazy. And I remember his name to this day, that man. But I knew he was just like heaven sent, because nobody cared about me and inquired or just saw me like, this little girl is hurting, or like she's overlooked, what is going on? And he just always spent time with me. He wanted to know what was going on with me, and I was just so grateful for that. Like, people don't know what you're going through. They don't even ask like, are you okay, and really care. Do you know what I mean? Like, people usually ask if you're okay and just to get information so they could gossip about you and talk about you. So, you know, it wasn't genuine. He was so genuine with me. And I used to tell him, y'all, I used to go home, watch Full House because I escaped through TV. And I just wish that was my family. I was just like, oh, I wish I lived there because I hated where my life. Just flat out. Very young, I was like, I don't belong here. I used to say that all the time. They used to get so mad at me. Like, I just knew it. I was like, I do not belong with these people. Where's my real family? They're Full House. Full House is my family. Like, dead. So serious. Okay. So there's that. And this high school is when I started really shining because I got contacts. I begged and begged and begged for contacts. Like, they was like, you're too young. You're not going to be able to put them in your eyes. I did it on the first try. And everybody in the eye doctor was like, we have never... Because when you put your mind on something, I was tired of getting bullied wearing thick glasses at my age. I was like, no. And then everybody was just like, wait, you're pretty? Hold on. Oh, my God. And y'all, then let me tell you when I really blew up. Was high school, but I had got a job because, again, they never bought me like the stuff I wanted. So when I got a job and I was able to really invest in myself, oh, that's when people couldn't believe it. Like, oh, I was seen for the first time in my life. I was seen, and people was just like, holy smokes. My friend circle changed, and that's when the real jealousy and envy came. Oh, Lord. My friends tried to sleep with my man at the time. I was going through it. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't catch a break, y'all. I couldn't catch a break. I'm like, why is people attacking? You know, like, what is... I thought something was wrong with me. Straight up. I was like, something is wrong with me. But I had my saving grace, which was my grandmother. She raised me as her own, and I felt like that was my mother. Like, she would speak into me, like, you are this, you are that, you not that, you know. Like, she knew who I was already. She knew who I was, okay? And I'm just so grateful. Mind you, my grandmother was not my biological grandmother. This lady I'm speaking of, she adopted my mother and my aunts and uncles. This is how I know God is real, y'all, because if I didn't have her, I would have been done for. Do y'all understand the kind of, like, I'm not really going into depth for real about my family. Not yet. I will. I'm not trying to leave y'all out. I'm just trying to not make this video as long, to be honest. But, it was destined for me to be with her because God sent her to me, like, for me. My mother was adopted for me. You know what I mean? Like, the plan is real. God's plan. Drake, that song always pops in my head. But anyway, yeah, y'all, it was real and crazy. My life growing up, it was sick. I mean, my whole life has just been intense and insane. Excuse me. And I'm just gonna share it. I mean, it's kind of uncomfortable talking about it, to be honest. But it is what it is. I'm sorry, I'm looking out this window, y'all, and I just get gone sometimes. That's how I was in school, daydreaming. Just gone. Like, I can't believe I'm hearing this junk. I just thought my life would always be different because of who I was. I knew who I was. You know what I mean? Like, I used to tell people I'm a star. They would look at me like, girl, what are you talking about? I believed. I was like, I'm telling y'all, it's just crazy saying this now, recording myself. It's you sometimes when you're abused and you really are around narcissists, you know, your memory, you can't remember some stuff. Like, I just remember now, that's part of the healing process. You gain your memories back. I just remember now, y'all, that I used to tell everybody I'm a star. I'm famous. I'm gonna be a celebrity. I used to tell them that. They used to crush my dreams. Like, girl, how? No, you're not. Like, they would tell me, no, you're not. They never spoke it. Like, they thought I was crazy, okay? But anyway, got out of high school, got some money, and I started shining. Woo, baby. I mean, I became something people never thought I could. It was specific family members, like my aunt, like, she hated my guts, and I used to get into it with her all the time. I used to call that demon out in her, and she could not stand me. Oh, my aunt, she couldn't stand me. She would pick on me. Just about dumb stuff like socks. Like, I kid y'all not, about socks. But anyway, when I grew up, it really, people started seeing me, and I was shining amongst everybody. People wanted to know where I was at. Like, where is she? But where's everybody else? For sure, but they wanted to know where I was at. Oh, they hated that. They hated that. And then I had a presence. I started getting into like modeling and like the nightlife, because one of my girlfriends, she was extremely popular and gorgeous. So I was raised in a black community. I'm black. Well, I'm mixed. I'm a whole bunch of stuff, but I always gravitated and was welcomed by other races my entire life. I never identified with my community. They always like picked on me real bad. They were very mean to me. They always reminded me that I was light skinned. It was sick. It was so sick, and that my hair curled up. Like, they just picked me apart. But that's not here or there. But sorry guys, I get distracted, clearly. ADHD. So, damn, yo, what was I saying? Oh, so my friend was like connected, y'all. When I tell y'all I lived a life for a minute that I've always dreamed of, for a split second, till people like snatched it from me because I didn't know they were my enemies. I didn't know people hated me as much. I knew I was disliked by these people, but I didn't know they hated me and they wanted me dead. I'm just being honest. I did not know they wanted me out of here. Baby, I was with celebrities. I was at celebrities' houses, parties. I was living the dream, honey, and I was so humble about it. I was bringing people with me, like, yeah, come on, you can come in our section. Ruined me. I lived that a few years. It was a good time, but of course I was with a narcissistic man who trapped me and bragged about it. Told everybody I got her, and then didn't want to be a dad to her child. It was crazy. I was just like, wow. Like, people really prey upon you. When you don't know who you are, they like, I'm gonna get your ass. So I was like, whoop, another setback. I would just keep constantly setback after setback, when I finally was like, whoo, I'm getting another one and another one. I'm like, well, damn. And if it weren't for the internet and people telling their stories, that's what's also make me want to tell my story. If it wasn't for people, I would never really find out who I was, because I was surrounded by all these evildoers, all these wicked people who made it their business and priority to suppress me, to oppress me, to abuse me, emotionally, mentally. Like, I did not know I was this grandiose person. I had no fucking idea until I started being around other people and like really of status that was telling me, I'm like, am I? Like, oh my God. So it was hard for me to accept all of this love and admiration from people, because I was just overlooked for so goddamn long, y'all. It was crazy. It was crazy. But again, I had brought these people along this ride with me, and they kind of just ruined it. They try to, turn my friends against me. They was working behind the scenes doing all type of evil shit, because that's what they do. Try to ruin your reputation and blah, blah, blah. But I'm here now, and one day when I really get time, I'm definitely going to lay it all out there, because it's kind of deep. Like, I'm pretty sure this shit a movie. It could become a movie, for real. So I guess I'm grateful to still be here, y'all. It's just a lot to unpack when you've been through all of this junk and you don't have nobody to unpack it with. It's just you. You just gotta do it. And I'm really raising my kid all by myself. It's crazy. All by myself. Yet they say it takes a village. I'm like, how am I doing this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not here for motivation. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to tell my story and help people. I want you to get through it, because it is very hard. It's difficult. And I don't know if people really are woman enough or man enough to sit and tell y'all the real truth, how dark and grimy it can get, because you're not going to do it. Flat out. You're not. Because if I knew, I'm sure I would have stopped. I would have stopped. If I knew I would have had to go through all, I would have never, I wouldn't have. Because it was just a lie. And I don't have any rewards or anything to tell y'all. I'm just keeping it real. You know how they always be like inheritance? I don't know if I ever will get it. I want that. I feel like, I deserve something for this shit. But who knows? I can't think of it like that because, again, like I told y'all before, it will spiral your ass back into that pit. So y'all be careful. But that was just a little bit. I wanted to tell a little story about myself. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Even when it's hard, just keep on pushing through. Find something to help you get through it, It ain't no joke. Narcissists are literally demons. Literally. They will suck you dry. I mean, when I look back at pictures of me, it looked like I was just, it was in my eyes. You could see it on you, on people. The eyes are really the window to the soul. I was just miserable, didn't even know it. Because I had normalized this abuse. I normalized that way of living. I didn't know nothing good, y'all. Nothing. Nothing good. All I knew was struggle, surviving, pain. That's all I knew. And they enjoyed watching me suffer. That's how they stayed alive. They stayed alive for watching me suffer. Like, if you such a good person, why you live like that? Why your God, you got all that mouth? Well, why you live like that? That's why, you know what I mean? Because I would speak so highly of God, and I do like, well, why? Your God. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, you really believe in God, and then you don't have the results. They're like, see? They love that. Oh, baby, they love talking about you and smearing you because they feel like, well, why you don't have the results, boo? Why? If you believe that you this person, you special, you all that, well, why you won't got nothing? They ain't gonna say that to your face. That's what they're thinking. So y'all gotta keep on proving wrong. That might light the fire in you, but it is necessary to get far, far, far away from them people. Straight up. They only come to ruin you. They only come to hurt you. They only come to see what you're doing so they can take it from you. That is it. They don't love you. They don't care about you. Somebody got to hear it. That is for somebody. They don't. I know you want to believe that you hear these people shuffling up cards, and you hear people supposedly prophesying, saying they sorry. Narcissists are never sorry. They enjoy hurting people. They don't miss you. Do not let these people get that in your head. That's why y'all still be stuck. They don't miss you. They don't like you. They don't care about you. They never loved you. I'm telling you. Okay? They miss that they can't feed and fester off of you. That's what they miss. They miss that they don't have nobody to inflict their pain on is what they miss. They don't miss you. Please. Okay? I can't stress this enough. Because your body going to start failing. You're going to get diseases. You're going to get sick. They're going to end up killing you off some way or another. You know what I mean? For you not taking care of yourself and loving on yourself. That's what happens. It's only a matter of time. Don't let these people play in your face. They played in mine for a long time. So I'm here to tell you. Let's set the record straight. But yeah, that's all. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful life. I'm dead serious. Always choose you. Don't matter how hard it is. Choose you and your children and get gone. Everything will work itself out. Because it can't be dark always. It will be your turn at some point. And I believe you got to will it in your favor. Because it's clearly got the power. If you could survive all these people trying to kill you, for real. I don't know if I can say that on here. If they're trying to take you out at every chance they get, and you don't survive that, well, you might make it very further than that if you just leave them alone. You know what I mean? I love y'all. I gotta go. But until next time, love yous. Bye.